And suddenly, thunderstorm. Out of nowhere. You wonder, where did this come from? There was no warning at all. The box comes back untouched. All my friends get pasta. Why don't you ever give me something nice, Mama? The real question is, what is my child struggling with? Parents, let me ask you something simple today. When your child gets angry, what's the first thought that comes to your mind? For one parent, the question came like this: Surabhi, how do I control my child's anger? Maybe he learnt it from me. And that question stayed with me. You know why? Because honestly, do we really need to control it? Or do we need to understand it? Listen carefully. You are not a bad parent if your child feels angry. Every child feels anger. Some express it by shouting loudly. Some express it by going completely quiet. It's not a sign of failed parenting. It's simply a sign that your child is human. So today, let's talk with gentleness about how you can understand your child's anger and guide them, not with blame, not with guilt, but with calm. Because the truth is, when we understand, we connect. And when we connect, we can guide. Parents, you have surely noticed this. The home feels peaceful, everything is smooth, maybe you are enjoying tea with the snacks together. And suddenly, thunderstorm. Out of nowhere. You wonder, where did this come from? There was no warning at all. That's how tricky children's anger can be. It often comes without warning. Sometimes at homework, sometimes after school, sometimes over the TV remote, sometimes for reasons we don't even understand. You may say softly, "Beta, please finish your homework." And suddenly your child's face turns red, eyes sharp, and the reply comes, "You only remember me when it's about studies, na?" And if you try to explain right then, it's like pouring water into hot oil. Instant reaction, thadam! Fire spreads further. Or maybe you lovingly packed poha in the tiffin, but your child wanted noodles. The box comes back untouched. And the complaint is, all my friends get pasta. Why don't you ever give me something nice, Mama? The food is cold, but your child is hot with anger. Sometimes a lost game at home becomes a full drama. Banging tables, throwing the bat, refusing to play. Or a younger sibling simply borrows a pencil. Simply pencil. And suddenly it feels like a war has broken out in the living room. Now parents, I know in those moments you also feel irritated. You think, how do I control this? Sometimes you try love, sometimes you scold, and sometimes your voice rises without even meaning to. But here is what we often don't see. The child is fighting a very different battle inside. For them, this is not just a small outburst. Their anger shakes their whole day, their mood, their friendships, even how they feel about school and home. Think about it. When anger spills outside, friends slowly move away. They think playing with this child is not cricket, it's WWE. Some even give nicknames like fighter plane, warning others to keep their distance. At school, teachers may label them troublemaker hai, almost like a tattoo that never fades. Even if the fan moves in the class, the teacher suspects it must be him. Other kids sit waiting. What storm will he bring today? And here is something very important. You will notice that your child behaves perfectly well outside. Neighbors, relatives, even teachers may say, "Such a polite child." But at home, the anger erupts. Why? Because home is their safest place. And we all release emotions most freely where we feel safe. But here is where the problem grows. If at home we also meet anger with their anger, the child begins to feel, in this whole big world, no one is truly mine. Then guilt creeps in. Maybe I am the problem everywhere. On the outside, they look loud, ready for a fight. But inside, they feel sad, hurt, and lonely. Slowly, they may start believing, I am a bad child. Yes, they begin to shut themselves off. Parents, please remember, the problem is not their character. In those angry moments, their thinking brain, the Wi-Fi of logic, simply goes offline. No signal, only noise. We often forget anger itself is not the real villain. For children, emotions are like big ocean waves. Sometimes they surf them with joy, and sometimes the same wave knocks them down. So the real question is not, what is wrong with my child? The real question is, what is my child is struggling with? What they can't yet put into words. And when we start thinking like this, everything changes. We stop trying to control. Instead, we begin to understand. We begin to heal. We begin to make our home safe again. Now let's understand this through a simple brain science. Think of the brain like a traffic signal. When the child is calm, the green light is on, their smart brain is working. This is the part that plans, listens, solves problems. But when anger takes over, the green light switches off, the smart brain goes on holiday. Control shifts to something I call Rani. Rani means reacts at no information. Rani doesn't listen, she doesn't reason, she just reacts. That's why if you try to explain during anger, it only spreads. Like blowing on hot milk, it spills over. Or like trying to catch a lizard in your living room. The closer you go, the higher it climbs. Directly fighting anger is like pouring petrol on fire. It only grows. So what do we do? Parents, here is the golden truth. You don't defeat Rani with a fight. You defeat her with the trick. Because anger doesn't come with arguments. It comes with the right strategies. Let me share 4 simple but powerful ways to clear the traffic jam of anger and bring peace back to your home. First way is, when your child is angry, don't talk immediately. Yes, give space. Think of a phone that has hung. You don't keep pressing buttons. You restart it. Same here. First mute button, later Bluetooth mode on. Second way is, once calm returns, ask gently, what happened beta? But not like a detective, more like a caring guide. When a child feels truly heard, half of their anger melts away instantly. Now third way is, redirect the energy. Anger is energy, and energy has to flow somewhere. Running, ball games, dancing, drawing, these are all like safety valves on a cooker, releasing steam before it bursts. Now the fourth way is, strengthen the bond daily. Keep 10 to 15 minutes just for family fun. A walk, a game, laughter. In the end, the goal is not to win arguments. It is to protect the relationship. And yes, if your child makes silly jokes or even teases you, smile. Sometimes humor is their way of connecting. So parents, handling your child's anger is not just science. It is also an art. With timing, patience, and a little humor, the storm at home slowly clears. And then the only rain in your house is for pakoras, and the only storm is on the dance floor. Thank you for watching.